The IFP Youth Brigade is currently marching to the eThekwini Municipality offices in Durban, demanding that Mayor Zandile Gumede step down. Gumede and two co-accused appeared in court earlier this month. They're facing charges of corruption, fraud and money laundering relating to more than 200 million rands tender. The IFP Youth Brigade argues that Gumede's bail conditions prevent her from fully executing her responsibilities as a mayor. For more on this story, we crossed to our reporter Mlungisi Khumalo. Very good afternoon to Mlungisi. Describe what's happening around you.
Thank you very much. A warm afternoon to our viewers at home. Yes, like you mentioned earlier on, the IFP Youth Brigade are calling for eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede to step down from her position while she is facing charges of corruption and money laundering. Currently where we are, we've got members of the IFP Youth Brigade who've actually brought the CBD of Durban into a total standstill. I do not know if you can see, but just behind them there's actually traffic. So I'm ensuring that nobody goes forward until they actually finish their march. Now we understand that this march is going to go into the City Hall, whereby they'll hand over a memorandum. But with me I've got the IFP's Youth Brigade National Chairperson, who also happens to be the IFP's national spokesperson. Now, I also recall that during the IFP's national manifesto, the party did mention that they are going to take a hard stance when it comes into corruption. You also understand now that the IFP is currently now the main opposition within the KwaZulu-Natal legislature, and its chairperson in the province, Mlungisi Khumalo, mentioned during the legislature sitting that the IFP were not going to turn a blind eye into corruption. And of course, today they are here at the Durban CBD calling for the mayor of eThekwini Municipality to step down from her position, including other senior members of the ANC and other senior members who also work for the municipality, including Mlungisi Khumalo, who's also a senior ANC official within the region. Thank you very much for your time, Mkhuleko. The IFP's stance on corruption still going on. Today you want a mayor of eThekwini to step down.
Well, look, we are committed to our own commitments that have been in the manifesto, and the fact that South Africans trusted us to be a voice of reason, to stand on the side of the law, is the reason that has brought the Youth Brigade of eThekwini here today, because the mayor has got serious allegations against her of over 200 million rands, and with every passing day, really, new allegations are surfacing even prior to when she was the mayor. Therefore, the bail conditions given against her, which amongst other things prescribe that she cannot come close to municipality, be with officials and so on, makes it untenable for her to continue doing her work. Therefore, the honorable thing and correct thing really for her to do is to step down until such time that she has been able to clear her name. We of course are not ignorant to the fact that she's innocent until proven guilty, but the gravity of the allegations and the bail conditions are a reason enough and a cause for concern really that eThekwini, which is riddled with problems, cannot continue under her leadership. So the best thing for her to do is to step down. Secondly, the newly appointed MEC of Kokta in this province is duty bound really to institute a Section 139 intervention into Durban. Prior to the elections, you saw what happened here. The town was to a standstill because of the irregular HR processes and so on. And there's a lot really which has fundamentally gone wrong. And so the youth of eThekwini has come out to raise that voice, and we are here to support them as they take the correct path, which says we are not a generation that will allow corruption to rob us of education, rob us of job creation, rob us of money, which must really make our lives better.
She's not the mayor who's currently facing a serious charge. I'm going to ask you the same question as I did to your other colleagues. The mayor of Newcastle, Dr. Ntuthuko Mahlaba, faces a charge of murder. What's your stance on that? Why have you not marched to Newcastle?
No, this is an ongoing program now. We are going to deal with corruption in this province, in this country, one criminal, one corruptee after another. We are starting here in Durban because the issue of political violence that you raise is also a problem here in eThekwini. We are concerned about that. We have got a province which is now swimming in the blood of public representatives. We have lost a comrade of our own. Last year, a councillor was murdered just before the elections of the IFP, and really councillors are being killed, politicians are being killed. So we will really be there as well. And everywhere corruption manifests itself, Peter Maritzburg, the capital of this province, has collapsed. And so the interventions we are seeking here are not just about eThekwini, but about a systematic program of the Youth Brigade, of the IFP, to exert pressure where it's necessary, and that's why we are here today.
Should she not step down, what do you plan on doing?
Well, what she is seeing today is a school picnic. We'll bring this city to a standstill. The honorable thing for her to do is to step down. Their own deputy president has set the bar. If there's allegations against you, step aside until such time that you have been cleared. This resistance, this digging in, is not in the collective interest of eThekwini, which is an economic hub and investment destination. And to have the number one citizen of this city actually swimming in corruption, corruption which stings to the rafters, is not correct. So we are appealing to her moral conscience, to her spiritual conscience, to her political conscience, to put eThekwini first and step down until such time that she has been cleared. If the court clear her, then so be it. But she cannot continue as business as usual when she knows that she is a hindrance, she is a stumbling block.
Thank you very much. That was Mkhuleko Hlenge, who is the IFP's Youth Brigade chairperson here nationally rather. Now you also heard him, he made it categorically clear that they want Mayor Zandile Gumede to step out of her position, and should he not, they are actually sending a strong warning saying this is just a tip of the iceberg, as they are going to continue intensifying this campaign of calling for mayors and leaders that have been suspected of doing various transgressions and crimes to step down.
Mlungisi Khumalo giving us an update there on that IFP Youth Brigade protest. Let's go